welcome to the Friday Final. Nice to have you aboard and hope you made it through this cold, snowy week, which isn't over yet. Fortunately, spring training has begun, so we've got a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a salt truck. X and UC get back to conference play tomorrow, and the Bengals are in Indy for the draft combine. But we'll start with high school hoops and the Comets streaking towards an undefeated season, but Lakota East is only one game back and could wreck the whole thing for Mason tonight on their home floor. Mason trying to close in on a Greater Miami Conference title. Talk about a home shooter's roll. Dylan Lowry literally rolls that one in for Lakota. Final seconds of regulation now. Mason down 3. Kyle Lamont from the wing beats the buzzer. And we're headed to overtime in OT for Lakota. Mitchell Mays, they draw it up. Dials one up from deep. Puts East back on top. It's now 63-59. Mason down 4. Final seconds. Cameron Armenio beats the buzzer with the 3, but they needed 4. Comets 1 point short. 63-62. Lakota East ends Mason's undefeated run. Both finished 15-1 in the league, so the tiebreaker gives East the Greater Miami title. Standing room only for LaSalle and Elder from the GCL. Joey Sabato knifes his way down the lane. Panthers, Lancers, locked in a good one. LaSalle, C.J. Fleming. He can get it done with the dribble penetration, too. Lays that in as we go back and forth. Dante Bucks showing the range for LaSalle now, but right back come the Panthers. And it's the quarterback at the other end, Peyton Ramsey. Nice adjustment, lays that one in, underneath for 2. Double overtime needed to settle this one. Elder topped LaSalle by 1 to finish the regular season 20-2. LaSalle, Moeller, and Elder all 4-2 in the league. Kings and Turpin. Kings still with a shot at the share of the ECC title. Kings in the open floor. Cameron fails, succeeds, lays that one in off the window. Kings down 5, but back comes Turpin. Brandon Holiday pops it down to Adam Thornton. And 1. Turpin up 8 early. Kings got it together, though. Tyler Mitchell going to dial this one up from distance. 3 ball, corner pocket. Kings goes on to win 62-56. They will get a crack at Milford Tuesday night for a share of that Eastern Cincinnati championship. Back to the Greater Miami we go. Princeton and Lakota West. Princeton trying to make a game of this thing on the road. Justin Newman. Hello. Bangs down a 3 from the top. West answers. Jacob Bealey. 3 of his team high, 14 points. Lakota up a few now. Back comes Princeton with the defense. DJ Lewis jumps the passing lane and heads the other way. This one was close all the way tonight, but Nail Mahdi helps put it away for Lakota. Teardrop in the lane. West wins by 8 to finish 8-8 in the Greater Miami Conference this season. All right, a wonderfully played, hotly contested crosstown shootout is now just a nice memory, and it's time for both teams to jump back into conference play this weekend. UC will hit the road, X is at home. Both teams are no cinch for the dance, and with 2 weeks to go, it's time to start piling up some wins. Xavier starts it off tomorrow with a really good Butler team at Cintas. Last time these two met at the beginning of conference play, it was a close game midway through the second half, but the Bulldogs began to pull away late and hung on for the home win. They have since won many games, and the Musketeers get to avenge the loss while gaining a strong RPI win.
The thing I do think our team understands is how big of a challenge Butler presents. How they gave it to us last time, and they were the much tougher team down the stretch, and if that doesn't ignite a fire under this team to be ready to go tomorrow, I don't know what will. I think we have enough talent, I think we have enough experience to be a very dangerous team that can play with anybody.
UC has to go on the road following the emotional crosstown loss. They'll get Houston for the second time this season. They beat Kelvin Sampson's Cougars here last month. Cougars a young team, but better now than they were the last time around. And the last time, they led at the half.
Because they've played, they've gotten better. It's kind of like, why do mid-major guards in the tournament, when their juniors and seniors play so well against high major guards? They're probably about as good as they are because they've had 4 years of playing. I do think it helps us get our guys' attention as they know these guys are, they're good enough that they can make some shots, and we were down at halftime. I mean, you can't figure that out.
As always, Saturday loaded with college hoops. Xavier will try to get even with Butler, too. Top-ranked Kentucky looks to remain perfect with a home game against Auburn. NKU visits North Florida. Miami gets Akron on the road, and you'll have to stay up late for the Cats and Cougars in Houston. Tip time, 9:30. Miami hockey tonight against Minnesota-Duluth. The 6th and 7th ranked teams in America have played 5 times in their history. All 5 games have been decided by 1 goal. Can't get any more evenly matched than this game. 1-0 Duluth leading when Miami breaks out 2-on-1. Anthony Lewis slides the pass to Blake Coleman, and that ties it at 1 in Oxford. Duluth then takes the lead in the 3rd. Tony Camoranesi in the crease and pokes this one home. Officials took a look and confirmed it. 2-1 Duluth at that point. Insurance coming minutes later as Willie Corrin is left alone. Skates right in for that one. Redhawks lose 3-1, ending their 5-game unbeaten streak. Rematch tomorrow night in Oxford.